Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stop pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's from pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up watching them can big profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up watching them can make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call it short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watch watching them gain their profits while I'm still in my same making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? And make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? And make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? And make profits. That TTG money gang. And making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. It's NVIDIA earnings day, and my name is Michael Edward Parinati. I go by Michael Edward. Folks, I've been trading and investing for over 17 years. I began my career working in New York City at T3 Alpha Fund, my very first job right out of college, where I had to first go through an educational training program before they ever let me touch a dollar of their money. It's where I learned how to become a trader. Then 2008 happened. And friends, that was the Great Recession. That was the stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. And you fast forward till today, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. And along with my team of 9 professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff, we have helped thousands of traders from all over the world reach their goals. We actually have members in 115 different countries. Truly a global community here inside of True Trading Group. And for those of you that don't know, TTG is the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools. We do live workshops and provide mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We also cover all styles of trading, day trading, swing trading, and also even long-term investing. So there's something for everybody inside of True Trading Group. So we take that university and professional level of curriculum and we combine it with today's top financial tools. These are tools that give you more information, that help you make better decisions, that increase your chances of success. They're tools that successful traders use. You should use them too, but unfortunately, the majority of retail traders don't because they're very expensive. You're talking about $5,000 to $6,000 a year if you were to pay for these tools on your own. I know that's a lot of money, but I also know these tools give you an edge. That is why we have spent years building relationships with these companies so we can put those tools and products on our platform at no additional cost to you. This way you get access to it without having to pay the $5,000 or $6,000 a year. You also get access to our members, the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders that you were ever going to find. Not to mention all of the real-time trade alerts from the moderators and myself that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate amongst all of our executions of just around 80% now going on the last 3 years. So if you are new, make sure you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, and of course, turn on your notifications. Make sure you never miss out on any of these live streams. If you're ready to learn trading profit for real, you folks have all come to the right place because 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here with myself and other TTG Pro trading mods, as well as some special guests. We'll drop golden nuggets and give you free lessons, education, trade ideas, and market commentary and analysis that can help you become better traders. So like I said, smash that like button. Turn on your notifications, guys. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. It's all about earnings, baby. It's all about earnings. Today was a big rally day in the markets. You saw the SPY rip today up over 1%. The NASDAQ rip today up over 1.5%. And it's all in anticipation of what NVIDIA is going to give us for earnings. We are due out NVIDIA earnings in 11 minutes. You have a couple of other companies that are coming out with earnings here, though, right now. Let's touch upon them quickly. I'm going to start things off with Snowflake. Snowflake trading slightly to the downside. It's an earnings per share beat. And it is, let's see, we got 25 cents a share versus 10 cents a share estimate. Sales are also a beat, 674 million versus 662 million. And they are seeing Q3 product revenue 670 to 675 with fiscal year 24 revenue of 2.6 billion. And that's giving you just a little bit of a pullback on Snowflake as you are getting, let me see, adjusted. See if we got any other statements from the CEO yet. No. So beats on Snowflake, not a big reaction, honestly, for a stock like Snowflake. Snowflake is can be a very volatile stock. This is actually a pretty muted reaction. You got to wait and see what the conference call comes in at. Then you have Splunk, Full disclosure, I own Snowflake and I own Splunk in the long-term portfolio. Here goes Splunk up 10%. Splunk revenue 1 billion to 1.03 billion versus 981 million expectations. And fiscal year 24 revenue guide is 3.92. That is, let me see here, fiscal. Okay, 3.925 to 3.95 billion. And that is versus an expectation of 3.9 billion. So they raised fiscal year 24 guidance, did Splunk, that's SPLK. Stock now trading up 10%. Snowflake, flat on the day. We're down about 1 to 2% from the close, but flat on the day, now up 1% on the day. That's not a bad earnings report from Snowflake. Stock now sitting here at 154. Again, full disclosure, I own Snowflake from like 116, 117 in the long-term portfolio. And we have Splunk now popping to 109. And I own Splunk from about $87 or $88. I want to say that stock now trading up here at 109. Two stocks that are in the long-term portfolio for myself. Yes, Dolly says, Mike, did you say you are long in Snowflake? Yes. Yes, I certainly am. I bought Snowflake around 116 to 117 back in June of 2022. And I will be adding to my Snowflake position. Snowflake is one of the companies that's in my long-term portfolio that I believe in very strongly over the next several years. This is not a stock that I think is that I'm holding on to necessarily for the next 6 months. This is a stock I'm going to own for the next 6 to 10 years. All right. Guys, did Nvidia earnings leak? Someone knows something. The market's been ripping face today, right? Maybe did Nvidia's earnings leak? Is that what caused the market rally? We'll have to wait and see. We've got 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go, guys. I'm also giving away $1,000 on this live stream. This is going to be one of the most exciting live streams that I could remember, because not only do we have the most highly anticipated earnings report that I can remember in recent years in Nvidia, there's so much riding on this stock, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I plan on trading this. As soon as these earnings come out, I'll tell you exactly what I think the stock does tomorrow and how I'm going to position myself and how I'm going to plan on making money from this. You're going to get the entire game plan here in just a few moments, but I'm also giving away $1,000 on this live stream. So on this live stream, guys, I'm going to be giving away, I'm going to be giving you guys 2 code words. Okay. I'm going to be giving you guys 2 code words on this live stream. Later on this live stream, after we get NVIDIA earnings, I'm going to spin the wheel of names. The wheel of names, a random name picker. If your name is called, you will have 2 minutes. All right. You will have 2 minutes to send us a text message to a phone number that we put on the screen and provide us both of those code words. Okay. If you can provide us both code words within the allotted 2-minute time frame, if your name is called, then my friends, you have just won $1,000. It is just that simple. You got to make sure that you know the 2 code words for this giveaway. All right. So we are now 6 minutes away from the fireworks. I'll give you guys the first code word. I'll give you the first code word. Get ready. Write it down. Splunk. Splunk is the first code word. Splunk, SPLK. Splunk, stocks up 10%. That's the first code word, folks. All right. That is the first code word. So write that down. Again, you're going to need to know both code words in case your name is called. All right. If your name is called, in order to win the $1,000, you need to know both code words. The first one is Splunk. All right, folks. 5 minutes and counting. So again, Splunk trading higher, up 10%. Snowflake back up into the green. Yeah, just kind of trading flat. So Snowflake flat. You got to watch Snowflake tomorrow. If Snowflake can't regain 155, you got to watch Snowflake for maybe a little bit of the. You got to watch Snowflake for maybe a pullback. Depends on, everything's going to ride on what happens with NVIDIA, because NVIDIA's earnings today. Okay, NVIDIA's earnings today are not just going to affect the price of Nvidia stock. I think Nvidia earnings are going to affect the entire market. The SPY is sitting up here at such a major level of resistance. And if Nvidia's earnings are not good enough to push us above this level, you run the risk of a failed test of the 50-day moving average, which is this dark blue line that you guys see on my screen. And then you would look for the market to then pull back off of that level and continue this downtrend that we've had over the last 3 weeks. So if you guys caught my live stream on Sunday, and this is why you got to make sure you're subscribed to the channel, I give you guys my top trade ideas for the week every Sunday. And on Sunday, I gave you my analysis for this week. And I said very specific, I think the markets bounce into these catalysts that we have. Major catalysts are what? Nvidia earnings today, Jerome Powell's Jackson Hole speech on Friday. These are two major market moving events. Some of the top trade ideas from on this previous Sunday was long stocks like Tesla, Alphabet, and Meta. And I'll talk about this a little bit later on in this live stream, but you take a look at what some of these stocks have done this week. Alphabet ripping to the upside over the last 3 days. Meta ripping to the upside over the last 3 days. Tesla ripping to the upside over the last 3 days. The SPY ripping to the upside over the last 3 days. And that's exactly the move that we had anticipated in the back there on Sunday. And members of True Trading were able to really capitalize on this, guys. It was a big week for us so far, and it's only Wednesday. You know, we were able to capitalize on an 80% gain today and also a 26% gain today before lunchtime. We even got to lunchtime, and then we just kind of kicked our feet up on our desk and then said, okay, now we're going to wait and see what happens with Nvidia, and then we'll determine where I plan on making money tomorrow once we see what Nvidia's earnings are. Because if Nvidia's earnings are bad, I expect this level you see on my screen, double top resistance back there from June. You gapped above it in July. You pulled back into that level mid-August, and you can see that that level started acting as an area of support. The 50-day moving average came into play, which is that dark blue line. We broke it. Now we're coming back up to test it. Does this now act as a level of resistance? Nvidia earnings are going to have a lot to say about whether or not we get ourselves above this level or not. All right. So this is what I'm going to give you guys my entire analysis as soon as this earnings comes out in 2 minutes. All right. Two minutes and counting, 2 minutes and counting until we are going to get Nvidia earnings. And I will call them out here with you guys live as I've got all my stuff situated here. I'll call them out for you guys live. We'll check out Nvidia's reaction. All right. We'll check out what the stock actually does. And then I'll tell you exactly how I plan on trading this tomorrow. Keep in mind, you don't have to trade Nvidia tomorrow, guys, off of this announcement. If Nvidia is too expensive or if Nvidia is too volatile, take a look at something like AMD. AMD is going to follow what Nvidia does tomorrow. So if you have a gap and an explosion tomorrow on Nvidia, you're going to get a green day on AMD. If you get a gap down and a big sell-off, you're going to get a big pullback on AMD, right? So you don't have to necessarily always trade the high flyer. You don't have to always trade the market leader. It's okay to trade something that is a little bit lower volatility and trade the sympathy play rather than trading the actual sector leader. All right, guys, we are waiting Nvidia. We are less than 60 seconds away. I'll go into the intraday chart here on the 3 minute. What do you guys think? Beat, miss, in line? What do you guys think? Sound off in chat what you think it's going to be. Beat, miss, in line. You guys sound it off in chat. Tell me what you think. What are we going to get? Beat, miss, or in line? You guys sound it off in chat. Let's see what everybody thinks. Looks like we got the majority of people saying beat. Majority of people are saying beat. Well, we're going to find out here in just a couple seconds, guys. It's 4:20. Here comes wow, everybody is saying beat. Everybody is saying beat. I can't even see. I think I've only seen like 2 or 3 people say that they think it's going to miss. Everybody else saying beat. There's a miss. There's another miss. There's a miss. Okay, now we're getting a couple people say, I mean, it's still way more predominantly on the beat side. All right, guys, they still have not released. It is 4:20. They were due out at, oh, here we go. All right, initial pop here, guys, to the upside, 496, 498. Here's 500, 502. We just cracked over 500, 504. Continuing to the upside now, breaking above 500. This is a big move to the upside. Initially, let's see if it can hold 500. I think you're going to pull back underneath 500. Let's see, guys. This is the initial reaction. This is an algo reaction. It's an algo reaction. Let's see what the actual numbers are, and then I'll tell you exactly what I think the stock is going to do tomorrow, because that's the whole plan. Like, whatever it does today, I don't necessarily care what it's going to do right now after hours. Let's see what it's going to do actually for us tomorrow and how we're going to make money. Here's your, wow, look at this sales beat. A massive sales beat. 13.5 billion versus 11.22 billion expectations. Earnings per share are a beat. $2.70 versus $2.09. That is a huge beat. You're talking more than a $2 billion beat on earnings. More than a $2 billion beat. So it beat on earnings per share and it beat on revenue. Let's see here. Wow. 16. Oh my. These are huge numbers. These are huge numbers. So don't forget. You have to realize what just happened. Nvidia guided higher. Okay, and their last earnings report, and they guided the street was expecting like 7 or 8 billion, and they guided to 11 billion. Now they just beat that, and everyone thought that guide was crazy. And now they actually beat it by $2 billion. They beat their guide by over $2 billion. Here's a comment from Jensen. Here, guys, comment from the CEO. A new computing era has begun. Companies worldwide are transitioning from general purpose to accelerated computing and generative AI. The board has also approved an additional $25 billion share buyback program without expiration, which means the company is approved to buy back $25 billion of its stock without an expiration date. They can go back as they see fit and buy $25 billion of their own stock. Congratulations to everyone that has signed up for Adam's AI Bootcamp. We are actually hosting an AI Bootcamp. Okay, guys, in just a couple of weeks, exploring the world of AI, showing people how to use AI. If you are still one of the people that think that AI is hype, if you still think AI is a bubble, my friends, you are in for a very rude awakening over the next several years, because you are going to be left behind no matter what it is that you are doing. AI is here. AI is not just the future, my friends. It is the present. So you better start learning how to use it, how to implement it in your daily personal lives, but also in your professional lives. How can you use AI to make you excel at your job? How can you use AI to make you more attractive and more valuable than your other co-workers so you can get that promotion? And how can you use AI in your trading and your investing to help make better decisions? We are implementing AI into the True Trading Group platform. We've built out AI assistants that can help you identify chart patterns, analyze news, conduct sentiment, give you anticipated stock movements based on options pricings, and so much more. That is the future. And if you don't know how to look at this stock, $515. Let's go. Who owns NVIDIA in the long-term portfolio with me? Again, full disclosure, I own NVIDIA in the long-term portfolio. If you guys have been on this live stream at all over the last 3 years, then you know that I've been pounding the table as loudly as I possibly can to buy NVIDIA. NVIDIA is one of my favorite holdings in the long-term portfolio. Full disclosure, we are long. My THD fam, sound it off in chat if you guys own NVIDIA with me, and you are damn glad and happy that you do. This has become one of my biggest positions in the long-term portfolio because the stock is up like 300% in the last 12 months. It's just an unbelievable move that you are seeing from this stock. And now we are gapping over $500. Now, Here's what I'm going to tell you about what I think this stock is going to do tomorrow. Now that you got this release, they also said during the quarter, major cloud service providers announced massive NVIDIA H100 AI infrastructures. Okay. NVIDIA sees, look at this guidance. NVIDIA sees their third quarter revenue of $16 billion. That is against analyst expectations of 12.6. Let me say that one more time. NVIDIA sees Q3 revenue of $16 billion. That is up. That is $3.5 billion more than analyst expectations of 12.6. So this is a massive beat. It's a beat on earnings. It's a beat on earnings per share. It's a beat on sales. And they also raised guidance and they beat on their guidance. Now, let me tell you exactly what I think is going to transpire on NVIDIA's stock tomorrow. Now, this is a really good earnings number. You're going to get this gap up. This gap up's taking you to around that $500 level. But I'm going to tell you something that I think right now. I think, and I'm going to really go out on a limb when I say this, I think that tomorrow's gap up, because you're going to gap up, tomorrow's gap up, I think the stock closes lower than where it opens. I'm not telling you I think the stock sells off to 450 and gives back the entire move, but I think that this is the third gap up on earnings in a row. I think a move above 500 is going to trigger some profit taking, and that might give you that pullback back down underneath 500. Take a look at the SPY and see what that just did to the markets. You just saw, okay, I told you, NVIDIA's earnings are not just going to affect NVIDIA's share price. It's going to affect the entire stock market. And you can just see the SPY just popped $2 on the back of NVIDIA's announcement, 443 up to 445. Let's take a look at some of the other stocks that are in the same industry. Look at AMD from 109.50 up to 113. Take a look at Alphabet. Take a look at Meta. Look at Meta popping from $4 move on Meta from 294 to 298, AI related. Then go ahead and take a look at Tesla, right? Tesla from 237 up to 242. The entire market being taken higher because of NVIDIA's earnings. But I think tomorrow's gap up may be met with some profit taking. So what I'm not going to do tomorrow is I'm not going to go after a gap and go situation tomorrow. I'm not going to, tomorrow morning, we'll wake up, we'll be at our desks in the pre-market. We'll be coming through and going through with my members. All of our trade ideas, myself and the 9 professional traders will be with our members in the pre-market as we are every single day, going over our watch list and our game plans. We tell everybody, these are the list of stocks we're focused on. These are entry prices and these are our exit prices. This is exactly what we're focusing on, how we plan on making money for the day. When I'm doing that with my members tomorrow, what I'm going to probably look for is the early gap up on NVIDIA to start to run out of a little bit of steam and then experience a like $10 to $15 pullback, okay, off of that gap up as just a little bit of profit taking sets in. There's been a lot of buying that has been coming into NVIDIA going into this earnings report. And I feel like there's just not many people left that don't own this stock, that want to own it, that are now going to buy it at 505. Why not buy it when it was at 450? Why not buy it when it was at 400? Why not buy it after the last earnings report when it gapped up to 380, 385? I feel like there's been a lot of buying going into this. There's a lot of people that are up a lot of money on their positions. The stock is up 300%, like I said, over the last year. I think you might see a little bit of profit taking tomorrow. Okay? That's what I think. We'll see. I'll see tomorrow morning, but I think that early gap up above 500, I think maybe you get a little bit of a pullback off that gap up as you get some profit taking kicks back into the markets. Okay? But the SPY now, guys, is above that 50-day moving average. So tomorrow morning, it's going to be very, very important to see NVIDIA actually hold this move and not give it back. What you don't want to see, way to go, Mark Semenek is up 200% in his position. Great job. Hell yeah. My long-term portfolio just went through the roof. Thank you, NVIDIA. Bert, my pleasure, man. Bert, nice member of True Trading Group, obviously. So all right, I'm back. I'm not sure. I just lost connection. I'm not sure what just happened, guys, but I'm back. Now they're talking about the $25 billion, $25 billion buyback right now on CNBC. They're talking about the $25 billion buyback right now because that's big news here as well. But what I'm looking for on the SPY going into tomorrow, and I'll turn down CNBC now that we've already got we already got all the numbers that have come out here from Nvidia's earnings. But what I'm looking at now on the SPY, and I'll take you guys back on over to the daily chart. Okay, take it back on over to the daily chart, and you guys can see this resistance level right here. That's the area that I want to pay attention to. That's the level I want to pay attention to for tomorrow. So congratulations, all my members of True Trading Group. You guys, we're making money here today, folks. This is what I'm talking about. Watch this. Watch this. Members of True Trading Group, do me a favor. Go ahead right now, members. Type the number 1 in chat if you guys are making money. You're becoming better traders because of True Trading Group. Go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. Sound it off. Tell me. I want to know. If you are making money becoming a better trader because of TTG, I want you to type the number 1 in chat right now. Let's effing go. Are you not excited yet? You should be. If you're not, you're doing something wrong. You got to start thinking about if you want different results, you got to start doing a different thing. Look at all these people typing the number 1 in chat. Folks, these are members of True Trading Group. These are your friends, your family, your coworkers, your peers. These are not bots. These are real people that are telling you that they're making money, and they have all the same excuses that you've given yourself. They've got full-time jobs. They've got small accounts. They had no experience prior. They lost money in the markets before. They were scammed by some other group, and now they're telling you that they're actually making money. If they can do it, so can you. If they can overcome those obstacles and those hurdles and those excuses, then so can you. There is a reason why we have a 78% retention rate at True Trading Group. 78% of our members renew their membership or have gone on to become lifetime members. A lot of these people that you're seeing telling you that they're making money, obviously that's the reason why we have such a high retention rate, is because the members have success and they stay with us and they renew their membership or they decide to stay here for life. But a lot of them are doing it with a full-time job. The biggest misconception that I have seen in 2023 was people thinking that because I have to start going back to work, now I can't make money in the markets and trading is not for me. You're completely dead wrong. You're selling yourself short and you're really limiting yourself. You just have to learn how to implement a trading style that will fit your work schedule. And I'll prove that to you as well. Members of True Trading Group, do me a favor. One more time. Type the number 1 if you're making money, but this time tell me what you do for a living if you guys have a full-time job while you're doing it. Just what's your profession? Just tell me, like, literally, what do you guys actually do for a living? And if anyone is on this live stream that is not a member of True Trading Group, we have over 2,000 people that are watching us live here today. Welcome, all of you. Make sure you guys all subscribe to the channel. But pay attention to what some of these people comment. Maybe you see someone that has the same profession that you have. Boat mechanic, paramedic, loan officer, music producer, school janitor, retired, home inspector, compressor, law enforcement, computer forensics, chef, senior director, IT consultant, human resources, electrician, firefighter, accountant, full-time trader now, my boy Keith. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. High touch operations manager, Kathleen, how are you? Manages an IT team, bakery owner, sales manager, handyman, software engineer, bricklayer foreman, business owner, teacher, retired Army. Thank you for your service, brother. That's Keith. Medical, real estate investor, project startup manager, carpenter. I'm actually at the shop right now listening to this live. And for those of you that think, and listen, I'm not going to keep reading all these comments. You guys can go through and you can read some of these comments, see if you see someone that has the same profession that you have. But here's another common, very, very big common misconception. My boy Jimmy, what's up, brother? Shout out to you, Jimmy. Congrats on your success, and thank you for your service as well. Guys, another big common misconception that people have is that they think that you need to have tens of thousands of dollars in order for it to make sense for you guys to be participating in the markets and in order for you to actually make money from the markets. And that couldn't be anything further from the truth. Could not be any further from the truth. The reality is that if you want to trade stocks, yeah, sure, you're going to need more buying power, but you only need a couple $100 to get yourself started with a cash account and start trading options and take that couple $100 up to 4 digits, even 5-digit accounts. And that's exactly what True Trading Group members have been able to accomplish. And I'll prove that to you yet again. Don't take my word for it. Members of TTG, do me a favor. If you started True Trading Group with less than $1,000 in your brokerage account, and now you guys are making money, you're growing that account, sound off in chat right now and just tell me what you started with when you joined. Like, what was your trading account before you joined us if you had less than $1,000 in that trading account? So go ahead and sound off in chat. Sound off in chat with me right now. Just tell me what it is, that you guys started with. $100, $2,000, 500, 500. Wow, my boy Chris from a $500 account has turned it into a $10,000 account. $400, $500, $500, 1,000 pounds. $800. Like I said, we have members from all over the world, guys. We actually have members in 115 different countries. $100, $500, $800, 500. Oh, Money Flow, congratulations. Oh, Money Flow says, I'm going semi-full-time finally. Congratulations, Oh, Money Flow. Congratulations, Oh, Money Flow. $500. Look at that, right? Now, listen, before I ask my next question, okay? Before I ask my next question, I want to know who on this live stream is not a member of True Trading Group. I've asked a lot of questions from members. I have something wild that I want to show you. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, I have something really wild I want to show you. Do me a favor and type the letters TTG. I want to make sure you guys see this. If you're not a member, type the letters TTG in chat right now, please. Just go ahead and type TTG if you guys are not members. I want to make sure you guys see this. I got something wild I really want to show you. Type TTG if you're not a member, please. Let's see. We've got Harsh, Jordan, Devio, Maria, Tim, Summer Girl, Gil, Hedge Fund Trading. I like that. James, Sam, Trojan Warrior, Richard, Sandra, Anand, welcome back. Mike, Hector, welcome back. Jamie, Miles, Bookstrom, welcome back. Jessica Detweiler, we got Toby, we got Mark Carter, Halasius, we got Tim, we got Polo Yoga, Paresh Patel's in the house, Running Wild. We got a lot of new faces that are on this live stream here. We got Gloria, Prince DeGraft, what's up? Tim, John Robinson, welcome. Renee, David, Brian, Utop, Daniel, JM. Wow, Hedge Fund Trading Group goes, I love you, man. You've been helping me for 5 years now. That's what I'm talking about. You got to join the group, brother. You got to join the group, Hedge Fund Trading, LLC. You got to join the group, man. Wow, that's awesome. And helping you for 5 years, that's incredible. Now, everyone that's typing TTG, right? All of you that are typing TTG, the goal for most people, right, is to make enough money that they can trade full time. Make enough money, they can quit their job, they can work from home, work a couple hours a day, earn a nice living, live life on their own terms, on their own schedule, and be their own boss, right? Is that a fair thing to assume? Is that a fair thing to assume that most people, that's their goal? That is a goal that people have set forth for themselves, right? I think that's a fair assumption. Excellent. Okay. Now, everyone that typed TTG, I want you to watch this real quick. I want you to see something. One more question for members. If you are a TTG member and you had a full-time job when you started True Trading Group and have since transitioned into becoming a full-time trader because of True Trading Group, I want you guys to type the number 1 in chat right now. Again, if you are a full-time trader because of True Trading Group, I want you to type the number 1. If you have reached your goal of earning enough to earn a living, go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. And anyone that's not a member, I advise that you pay very close attention to the amount of people that are going to type the number 1. Now, obviously, there's going to be less people that are typing the number 1 now than when I ask, hey, who's just making money? But these are people that have made the ultimate transition. These are people that have reached the ultimate goal. These are people that joined True Trading Group with a regular job and have earned enough money and have become a consistently profitable enough of a trader that they were able to leave that job and now earn a living trading full time. And you're seeing that from all the people that are typing the number 1 inside of chat right now. My point of showing you this is to make you realize what is actually possible, and to think that because you have a full-time job that you are not able to learn this and you are not able to benefit from this is severely limiting yourself and your potential and the opportunities that this market provides, because this is the greatest market environment that I've ever seen in my entire life. Hands down. Right? Greatest environment that I've ever seen in my entire life. And if you're sitting on the sidelines, like guys, literally just today, an 80% gain and a 20, I think it was 25 or 26% gain. The 80% was an option trade. The 25, 26% was an equities trade. So the equity, the stock actually went up 25, 26% from our entry to our final take profit. And the option trade was about 80% today from entry to top take profit, about an 80% gain. And both of those were done before lunchtime. Both of those were done before lunchtime. But you also had earlier in the week, you had triple digit gains that were swing trades, that you guys don't have to be sitting in front of your computer all day, every day, staring at charts and staring at scanners during the day. I understand that you guys don't have a lot of time on your hands to do those things. So rely on myself and the other 9 professional traders to identify the opportunities that we see in the markets. Listen, I'm going to take a couple of minutes. I'm going to explain how to sign up for True Trading Group's membership. So stand by. When I am done, I'm going to go over, we're talking about Jackson Hole in the coming days. We're going to be covering today's trades. I'm also giving away $1,000. I'm going to give you guys my game plan on Nvidia and the rest of the AI stocks for tomorrow. Now that Nvidia beat earnings and gapped up and raised guidance, what does this mean for Nvidia? What does it mean for the SPY? What does it mean for tech stocks like Meta and Alphabet and AMD and Microsoft? What does it mean for all of these stocks? I'm going to give you guys all of that in just a few moments. But we've been running a sale here tonight, guys, for this. It's a 50% discount if you're on this live stream. And I want to make sure that all of you are aware of it because we only have 10 spots left. Our membership is normally $2,212 for the year. However, if you are on this live stream, you can use the coupon code TTG121. That will give you 50% off. It brings the price all the way down to $1,103. That's it for the entire year. There are no upsells for courses. There are no upsells or hidden fees or extra costs for tools. They are all included for the entire year for the 1103. You have to go to ttgoffer.com, manually type in TTG121. You have to manually type in that coupon code. Click apply code. The price will then drop all the way down to 1103. If you see a laptop in your checkout cart, see that laptop icon? If you see that, that means you're getting one of the spots. There's 10 spots available. We cover shipping. It's a free laptop. It's a Windows laptop. It's going to either be an Asus, Acer, HP, Dell, or Lenovo laptop. You can use this laptop to trade with. You can use it for work, give it to your kid for school. Sell it on eBay. Put the money back in your account. I don't care. It's our gift to you for joining our family. We have members in 115 countries. As long as you live on Earth, I'll get you that laptop. You don't have to enter your address when you join. Be on the lookout for a welcome email. The welcome email will have instructions how to claim the laptop. Again, ttgoffer.com. Use the code TTG121. Click apply code, and that price drops all the way down to just $1103. It includes all of our courses. Joe, why don't you post up a link actually to the syllabus? Folks, click the link we're about to share in chat. It gives you the entire list of the courses that you will have access to. Now, our courses are not just stuff that I just put together out of thin air. This is a simplified and expanded upon version of the training that I received when I worked at the fund in New York. There are beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures. It's all included. There are no VIP courses that cost more money. There's no upsells for courses. They're all included. But you also get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed and Squawk. You also get congressional trading data to track trades by Congress. You get insider trading to track trades by management teams. Just those 3 things. If you went to Benzinga directly, who is a partner of ours, if you went to Benzinga directly, they're going to charge you around $1,400 a year just for those things. When you join True Trading Group, and you can do so tonight for $1103, you get access to all of to those 3 things from Benzinga, but everything else that we have to offer. which includes Quote Media's full book level 2, TradingView's premium charting software, Trade Ideas scanner that streams on our platform for you guys to use to focus on the hottest stocks during the day, a simulator with real-time data but lets you trade with fake money so you can practice implementing what you're learning, various AI tools that we've implemented onto our platform. We have AI trading assistants that identify chart patterns for you, can help you determine whether a news announcement is bullish or bearish and help you understand it more, can help you determine the anticipated move of a stock price based on its options pricing, and so much more. You guys get access to that at no additional cost. We have our own proprietary scanner that lets you create custom scans. We have a trading journal that tracks your trading for you and breaks it down to the numbers and statistics. You get dark pool data. If you don't know what that is, dark pool, that's like a private exchange where hedge funds conduct massive transactions. If a hedge fund wanted to sell a $150 million position, they might do it on the dark pools, and it's a private transaction that goes through between other hedge funds, and you're not going to see it. We have access to that data. It's included when you guys join True Trading Group. One of the things that gives our members an edge over a lot of other market participants is having access to that data. You also get unusual options activity, options flow, short data. Some of you guys pay for this stuff already. It's extremely expensive. It is included when you join True Trading Group for just $11.03. You also get a social sentiment scanner that will tell you what stocks are being talked about most on social media. You got the watch list every day from the mods and I. Detailed watch list, guys. We tell you exactly what stocks, entry prices, and exit prices, so you know what to focus on before the day even begins. We got about 600 hours of workshops in the video library, and you can start attending those workshops live once you guys become a full-time member of the group. Now, listen, I know I talk a big game on these live streams, but I back it up. I believe so strongly in the platform that we've created, the community that we've created. I believe so strongly in its ability to help you reach your goals that I'm willing to offer anyone that joins True Trading Group a double your money back guarantee, and you can keep the laptop. I'm dead serious. Everything I just said to you, it's in black and white on the checkout page. Go to ttgoffer.com. Everything you see on that page is included for $11.03. And if you can't make $11.03, if you can't make that back at least one time during your membership, then I will give you back $2,206. That's double what you're going to pay to join us. All I ask from you is to do the following. Actually go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group. Use the platform. Don't just sign on to our website 10 times all year and be like, oh, I didn't make any money. Use the platform, go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend the study group. You have the whole year to do that on your own time, at your own pace, on your own schedule. I'm not saying you have to do this in like 14 or 30 days, some impossible time frame. Okay, take your time. And if you are unable to make the $11.03 membership fee back at least one time during your membership, then I will give you back $2,206. And also, listen, for those of you that maybe want a cheaper price, if you guys don't want that free laptop and you want a cheaper price, we can give you the membership without the laptop for a cheaper price than the $11.03. If you're interested in that, send a text message to the phone number on the screen, 786-505-4221. Send a text message rather with your name and your email. Okay? Text 786-505-4221 if you would like a cheaper price without the free laptop. We have 10 laptops available for those that want them. Okay. If you want the free laptop, go directly to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code manually, TTG121, click apply code. The price will then drop down to $11.03. You see the laptop, you know you're getting one. If you don't want the laptop, then text 786-505-4221, and we'll give you guys a cheaper price on the membership. Anyone that does not include their name and email, when they text that number, you're not going to get a reply. Okay. But we do have real people standing by, ready to take your text. But if you don't give us your name and email, you're not going to get a reply. So again, name, email, text that number. We'll give you guys the cheaper price without the laptop. Okay. So that's how you guys can join the TTG fam, the TTG platform. That's everything I get included. Now, there's other things on our platform that you could pay for that are additional money. Like we do in-person meetups in Miami. Obviously, if you want to attend that, you guys have to pay extra. You got to buy a ticket to attend that event, right? We do these intensive 2-day boot camps on the weekend. It's like 12 to 14 hours of like hardcore additional trainings on the weekend. That's going to be something that's additional, right? But the courses and all of the tools that I just mentioned to you, everything on ttgoffer.com, everything on that page is included in the 1103 price point. We got to welcome John. John's the newest member of the group. Did John take the laptop, Adam? We have that. I mean, we have 9 left. Yes. All right. So yes. Okay. So John did take the laptop. So that means we are down to just 9 of these laptops. So John did take the free laptop. John, be on the lookout for a welcome email. In that welcome email will be instructions how to claim that laptop. So go to ttgoffer.com, folks. Use that coupon code TTG121. The price goes up at midnight tonight. So if you guys want that 1103 price point, grab it now while you still can. Price goes up at midnight tonight. So John, welcome to the family, my man. And guys, again, if you don't want the laptop, then send a text message with your name and email to 786-505-4221. We'll give you a cheaper price without the laptop. Okay? All right. Excellent. All right, let's take things, take a quick little sip of water. All right. All right, guys. So here's what I want to do now. Okay. Here's what I want to do now. Today was a great day for a True Trading Group. Okay. Today was a great day for True Trading Group. 2 great trades, both done before lunchtime. And now you got obviously NVIDIA earnings. So there's still 3 things I want to cover with you. I want to cover with you what I think NVIDIA does tomorrow, how I'm going to trade it, and how I plan on making money. Okay. And I'm going to recap the trades from today because there's some really good lessons that I want to show you in the trades from today. And if you guys caught my live stream yesterday, I gave you a lesson on one of my top favorite chart patterns. And I told you, take notes on that chart pattern because it can help you make money as early as tomorrow. Well, the exact same lesson that we went over on last night's live stream, we implemented today on VCIG, which was the top gaining small cap on the day. We implemented it on that stock to catch a 25% gain today. So I want to go over that again. I want to recap and show you guys that. So in case you missed it or maybe you didn't understand it, I want to go back and recap it. But before we move forward, this bounce back that we've experienced in the markets, this is not a surprise or a shock to us. Now, if you guys have been following the live streams, True Trading Group's live streams over the course of the last couple of days, then you'll know that we've been calling for a bounce off the low 430s in the SPY because that was a major support level for the SPY. It used to be a huge level of resistance. We've been talking about this level for the last week or so. You can see resistance back there in April and May, resistance back there in August. And then as we zoom in, you can see that that was resistance there in early June. Once you broke above it, it became support. And then on the pullback from last week, we pulled right back down and we got into that support level. So that support level is what told me that I expect a technical bounce off that level this week and then potential for fundamental follow through depending on what happens with NVIDIA's earnings and Jerome Powell's Jackson Hole speech. Now, NVIDIA's earnings, obviously fantastic. Beat on earnings, raise their guidance, massive move higher. That's taken the entire market up with it. The SPY is up $2.50 on the back of NVIDIA's earnings, taking the SPY back above that key level of resistance. I gave you some top trade ideas for the week on Sunday. Now, what I want to point out to you is I want you to pay very close attention to a video clip that I'm about to show you. Normally, I just say, hey, go back, take a look at that video. It's on this YouTube channel. But instead, I did you a favor. I grabbed this video clip. It's about 1 minute and 20 seconds long, where I go over with you one of my top trade ideas for this week. Every Sunday, I give you, these are my top trade ideas, so you know exactly where to focus your attention. If this is the type of analysis that you get in an hour and a half with me on a live stream, imagine what it would be like being in chat or on the mobile app if you can't be in front of your computer with myself and 9 other professional traders that are calling out trades, giving you our entries and exits, and answering your questions. We got to welcome Hamad. Hamad's the newest member to the group. That means we're now down to just 8 of those laptops. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Hamad did not take the laptop. So we still have 9 laptops available. Hamad did not take the laptop, but Hamad, welcome to the True Trading Group family, newest member of the group. Again, guys, ttgoffer.com, coupon code TTG121, 50% off, free laptop, double your money back guarantee. If you don't want the laptop, text us 786-505-4221. Give me your name and email address. The number's at the bottom of the screen. It's right there. Text that number with name and email. We'll give you a cheaper price without the laptop if you guys don't want it. Okay? So text that number right now. We'll give you guys a cheaper price without the laptop. All right? Hamad, welcome to the family. Now, I'm not a Monday morning quarterback. I don't come on these live streams and just tell you what happened today or tell you what happened yesterday. I tell you exactly what I think is going to happen in the days to come and exactly how I'm positioned to make money from it. Pay very close attention to what I'm going to say and do in this video clip when I tell you my top trade idea for the week is Alphabet long. This is from Sunday evening's live stream. Let's go ahead and play that clip. All right? So we've been a lot stronger on Alphabet, and Alphabet's at a major support level. What is that support level? Well, it's a level that used to be a big level of resistance. There you can see May, June resistance, and then you see right there, bang, July resistance. And ever since we had the earnings gap up, we have sat here above this level. So buyers have really stepped up on Alphabet. If we think that the SPY bounces off of the low 430s, then I have to look for Alphabet. I got to look for Alphabet to do this. I think you're going to get Alphabet's going to do that. And that's going to give you a 40, 50, 60% gain on call options. That's what we got to look for. And if we're right about this, and let's say if NVIDIA earnings go well, I don't know if they're going to go well. If they go well, then you got more upside on Alphabet. You probably have a multi-day move and you get another day on Alphabet that looks something like this. And you get these 2 nice little green candles back to back. And then what we can end up doing is we get long, or you get yourself into some call options, you take profit, 40, 50, 60% gain, you hold on to a piece of your position, you get follow through the next day, 75 to 100% gain, bang, 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 done. Money in your pocket. Bang, 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 money in your pocket. Take a look at the chart of Alphabet. That's from Sunday night's live stream. Look at the candles that I drew for you on that live stream. We said 1-2 days, upside Alphabet. Follow through, NVIDIA earnings good, then you get more upside. Look at the candles that you see just coming through on Alphabet right here, right now. There's the bounce off of the support level that I told you about on Sunday. There it is. We double bottomed at it on Monday. You got the update Tuesday. You get the follow through move today. I told you, you hold that level, you get call options, you take profit 30, 40, 50%, you hold into the following day, you get the 100% gain. That is exactly what's going to transpire. You can't trade options right now, but members of your trading group that are on these call options tomorrow morning, my friends, you're staring triple digit gains right in the face. So congratulations to members of your trading group that capitalize on this Alphabet, that followed that analysis. This is the type of analysis that you will get from True Trading Group, guys. You can see here's the previous level of resistance. There's, again, level of resistance from May, June, July. You gapped above it on earnings. You then have pulled back and have held support at this level. This was an absolute no-brainer, relative strength type of play. You see the entire stock market sold off over the last 3 weeks. Alphabet just went sideways. So all it takes is for the stock market to bounce. And you heard me on that live stream. You heard me in the video clip. If I expect the SPY to bounce off the low 430s, then I have to expect Alphabet to move higher because it's relatively strong. This is professional analysis. This is what you get. And we're still not finished because I told you on that live stream, I give you a couple of different trade ideas, right? Alphabet was the number 1 trade idea, but I also gave you another. And again, I went ahead and I drew candles showing you exactly what I think the stock was going to do. And that's going to be Meta. So again, if you missed Sunday night's live stream, I did you the solid. I grabbed the video clip. This one's like 40 seconds long where I go over my analysis on what I think Meta is going to do this week. Let's play that clip. But another one is going to be Meta. And I think there's a tradable bounce here coming on Meta. Meta gave you a nice little bottoming tail candle on Friday. And when you look back, you can see that we had this previous level of resistance back there in early June. Once you broke above it, that level then started acting as support. And what you can do is we can look for a bounce back on Meta where that candle, we get a move on Meta that looks something like this. And then you can look for Meta to go back to, I would say, the low 290s. So there you have the analysis there on Meta, right? So Meta, we talked about previous resistance in June, right? You broke above it. It became support. You dropped into that level on Friday. You got the bottoming tail. And I told you I expect a tradable bounce on Meta into this week. And I said the low 290s. We far exceeded that target. You're at $300 right now because of Nvidia. Now, prior to Nvidia, we were at like 294, right? We were at 294 before Nvidia's earnings. So we got to the target. I said I expect a bounce on Meta into the low 290s. We got to 294. Now you have Nvidia's earnings, and that takes every single AI-related name, takes every single tech stock, it takes the entire index to the upside. And now here you go, Meta 301. New high on Nvidia right now after hours, 517. We just printed new highs on Nvidia. But guys, I mean, this is what I mean by I'm not a Monday morning quarterback, right? I tell you what I think is going to happen before it happens. And I'm going to be wrong sometimes. I'm not sitting here telling you I have a 100% win rate because I don't. Between myself and the professional traders at True Trading Group, because there's 9. It's not just me. I'm the person you see on these live streams, but there's 9 other professional traders. And collectively as a group, on all of our executions, our win rate is just around 80%. I'm not going to be right every time. I'm going to have red trades. I'm going to have red days. I'm a human. But guys, I am right a hell of a lot more than I am wrong. And I've got my 17 or 18 years of experience and professional training on Wall Street to thank for it. That's what you guys have access to as a member of True Trading Group for just the $11.03 with a laptop, a double your money back guarantee. I can give you guys a double your money back guarantee. Very simple. Our refund rate is 2.39%. If our refund rate was 10 or 15%, I would not be able to offer you double your money back. I just wouldn't be able to. True Trading Group would go out of business. We've got 30 employees. I can't. We would go out of business if that was the case. 78% of our members renew their membership. Watch this. Members, do me a favor. Members, type the number 1 if you have been a member of True Trading Group for longer than 1 year. If you guys have been a member of True Trading Group for longer than 1 year, type the number 1 inside chat right now. Now, anyone that's watching this live stream that is still not a member, you have to really ask yourself, seriously ask yourself, why the hell would this many people renew their membership if they thought True Trading Group was not worth the money, if they were not becoming better traders, if they were not having success, if they were not making money? Why would they renew their membership after the year is up? They had an entire year to determine whether or not True Trading Group is legit or if True Trading Group is a scam. Why would this many people still be members of True Trading Group? And why would this many people be on these live streams? Ask yourself these questions. And then ask yourself, are you experiencing the results that you had hoped for? Because if that answer is no, then your results are not going to change unless your process changes. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again, hanging out in the same piece of crap Discord room, reading the same Reddit message boards, still holding on to AMC at $2 and think that your results are going to be any different than what they've been over the last year. If you did not take advantage of last year's market sell-off and you did not add to your long-term portfolio, if you did not buy stocks like Nvidia last year when the markets were crashing like we did inside True Trading Group, you have to ask yourself, what are you actually doing on YouTube looking for stock market information if you have professional and accurate information right in front of your face, but you don't take advantage of it? Is it because you want someone that's just going to tell you what you want to hear? Or is it the fact that you just don't maybe want to put forth any effort into learning something that can actually help change your life and the financial situation of you and your family? You got to ask yourself, how serious are you about actually doing this? Are you just wasting your own time just scouring through YouTube trying to find the answers? Or do you actually want to do this? Do you have real goals set forth for yourself that you are determined to reach. Because we have 10,000 members in True Trading Group from 115 different countries, and I assure you, they are all motivated to make money. And in case you missed it before, that's exactly what members of True Trading Group are doing. And to prove that to you one last time, members, type the number 1 if you guys are making money and becoming better traders again. And if you guys missed this earlier, pay attention. It's the last time I'm going to ask it. Don't take my word for it. Listen to members. Guys, type the number 1 if you're making money and becoming better traders. Flat out, simple question. Everyone on here that's not a member, you've got a chance right now for a 50% discount. Go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121. I'll give you a double your money back guarantee and a free laptop. If you don't want the laptop and instead you'd rather pay less than $11.03, no problem. We won't give you the laptop and you can sign up for a cheaper price. Text us with your name and email address to 786-505-4221. The phone number is right down there at the bottom of your screen, 786-505-4221. Text that number and we'll get you guys hooked up for a cheaper price for the whole year. Simple as that. You can also text us, guys, if you guys have any questions at all. What a move, man. This NVIDIA is so crazy. What a move. $516 a share. Guys, we added this in the long-term portfolio last year. Right there. Look at that. Guys, that's where we added it in our long-term portfolio. Look at what this stock has done. This is so crazy. It's so, go to a weekly chart. It's even crazier. Like, what? Absolutely insane. I honestly, I got to take a moment. You know, I really have to take a moment. I got to just give a huge congratulations to all of our members of True Trading Group, because even if you're not an active trader, like even if you don't day trade or you don't swing trade, just having the education and the knowledge for your long-term portfolio to make the right decisions when the market's crashing, know to not listen to the fear mongers on social media that cry depression, that cry world is ending, that cry, you know, credit events here and the world is going to blow up and the dollar is going to lose its global reserve status and the BRICS currency is going to take over and the U.S. economy is going to go into a depression. The stock market's going to drop 80%. If you fall into that complete garbage, you miss opportunities like this, like that right there. You see that? You could be sitting on a 300 to 400% gain right now, but you're not. And that's what pisses me off about these people that go on YouTube and write articles and do these videos with these crazy headlines to incite fear in people, because that's what gets views and that's what gets clicks. That's not what makes people money. What makes people money is keeping a clear level head, making decisions not based on your emotions, and understanding what opportunity in the market actually looks like. And my friends, that is exactly what you're going to learn as a member. So I got to say a big congrats to all of our members in True Trading Group that own NVIDIA, because this is life-changing stuff. To be up 300, 400% on a stock, that could be the difference between you retiring a year or two early. It could be the difference between your kid going to the college they wanted to go to, or your daughter having the wedding that she's always wanted, taking that special family vacation that you were never able to afford. This is the stuff that makes a difference. That's what this is about. This isn't about mansions and yachts and private jets. It's about making sure your kids live a better life than you did. That's what the market provides. Unfortunately, not enough people take advantage of it because they're intimidated by it. They think it's a scam. They think it's not for them. And True Trading Group has set out to empower the retail trader, to level the playing field for the retail trader, and to help retail investors and traders start making the right decisions, start thinking like a professional would think, rather than thinking like the sheep think, following the herds on social media. Let me take you guys on over now, and we'll recap the trades of the day. I want to go over with you guys again the lesson from last night's live stream. Hopefully you guys were paying attention to last night's live stream, because last night's live stream, I went over a very specific setup. And I told you guys on last night's live stream that the setup I was going to go over with you, it's my absolute favorite chart pattern. I call it the TTG triangle. I totally made that name up. Don't look for the TTG triangle setup on your charting indicators because you're not going to find it. I coined that term. Essentially what it is if you're an experienced trader, if you're familiar with the common ABCD pattern, the ABCD pattern is a very common pattern. But the TT triangle is essentially an ABCD pattern when very specific criteria are met. It's when very specific boxes are checked off that I look for the TT triangle setup. It's the highest probability of success that I have found in my 17, 18 years career, and it provides amazing risk reward. So that was last night's live stream. We were able to use that lesson in today's trading to rip out a 25% gain on the equity, not an option. 25% gain on the equity, on the stock. Now, let's review it. We talked about identifying the initial morning high. The initial morning high happens when the stock experiences its first identifiable pullback. So here's your initial morning high. Once you identify the initial morning high, you draw a line right across it, okay? You draw a line across the initial morning high. Perfect. Then that's step number one. Step number two is for the stock to break through the initial morning high with the heaviest volume of the day. That's step two. Well, there's the stock breaking through the previous high of the day on what is the heaviest volume of the day. So that's check mark number two. Check mark number one, initial morning high. Check mark number two, break through the high, heaviest volume of the day. Check mark number two. There it is. Perfect. What's check mark number three? A low volume pullback into that initial morning high. Okay. The stock actually halted here. That's that little dash. The stock halted. It opened up out of the halt, and then you can see we pulled back down into that previous level. So there's there's the initial morning high, right? There it is. You broke through it, heaviest volume of the day. Then you then opened out of that halt and you pulled right back down into that level. Right there, you guys can see here is the buy zone. This becomes the buy zone. Okay, this becomes your buy zone back in front of this previous level. You also look for other indicators to line up with that previous level, adding to a support. You can see this orange line, that's your VWAP indicator. So your orange line begins acting as a level of support. I draw my Fibonacci retracement levels. The 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level lines up dead perfectly even to the penny of that initial morning high to give me an added layer of support. That's another check mark. So check mark one, initial morning high. Check mark two, break through the high, heaviest volume of the day. Check mark three, pull back into that prior high. Check mark four, other indicators lining up at that initial morning high to create support. Now, the things I'm saying to you right now, this kind of sounds and feels like it's over your head. Guys, don't worry about it. You'll learn all this stuff as a member of True Trading Group, I promise you. Members have all learned it. And that gives me the entry point. Right there's my entry. I got long actually right inside of this candle. Okay, right here at $6.17 and $6.18. Right there's my entry. And I set my stop loss right there. So there's my stop loss, right? My stop loss now goes underneath that level. So there's the support level. My stop loss goes underneath it. There's my entry, and the rest is history. Okay, the rest is history. Absolute explosive move today on the stock, and members just absolutely killed it, right? Members just absolutely killed it. From 618, I was actually out of this stock up here when we got to 8, but this thing went even all the way, went to like 940, 930. So you could have even made even more money if you hold on to the trade deeper into the day. So that's good for 25, 26% gain on the equity itself for us inside of True Trading Group. Stock is up 60% on the day. Just unreal, guys. It's absolutely unreal. So congratulations, all my members that capitalize on VSIG today. Congratulations. Was one hell of a trade for us. Then you have Starbucks. And again, I was done with that trade before lunchtime. Before 12 o'clock, I was done. Profits ripped off, stuffed in my pocket. Safest place for what? Profits in your pocket, safest place for it. Then you had Starbucks, right? Starbucks. This was a trade that was executed by one of our other professional trading mods inside of TTG. And you guys can see previous support, which is yesterday's low. Look, see all that support right there at yesterday's low? Support, support, support. Well, what happened this morning? We broke underneath it, and then that previous low starts acting as resistance. You have other indicators come into play. You've got your VWAP is the orange line. You got your trade line, which is the 9 EMA. That's the teal blue line. And you get your 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. So that's not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 indicators providing resistance. This is what you guys are going to learn. In True Trading Group, you're going to learn how to use multiple indicators to give you confirmation of high probability setups. We got to welcome Timothy. Timothy's ready. No laptop. Timothy joined, though, without the laptop. So that means we still have 9 laptops left. If you see a laptop on ttgoffer.com when you go there, that's how you know that you're getting one. So if you want a free laptop, again, it's a Windows laptop. You can trade with it, use it for work, give it to your kid for school, sell it on eBay. I don't care. You can do whatever you want with it, guys. It's yours. It's our gift to you. We'll ship it anywhere in the world. We cover the shipping costs. So don't worry about that. Go to ttgoffer.com. You must manually type in the coupon code TTG121, click apply code, and the price will then drop down to the 1103. If you want a cheaper price without the laptop, then you have to send us a text message with your name and email address to 786-505-4221, and we will give you guys a cheaper price without the laptop. Phone number is right down there at the bottom of your screen. So with Starbucks, you can see with Starbucks, you broke through that prior day's low, bounced back up into it, multiple resistance indicators, prior day's low, 38.2 fib, VWAP, trade line, all 4 lined up at exactly $95.75. So what Shai did, Shai was the TTG mod that entered this trade. She went ahead right there on that rejection and bought, wrong drawing tool, and bought put options right there. So right here is the entry on the put options. The trade never went against her, not even for a second. And the stock completely rolls over. And yes, you better believe it, within 45 minutes, an 80% gain. 80% gain on put options within 45 minutes. Congratulations, members of True Trading Group that capitalized on the Starbucks trade today. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Do I trade options on the lower price like VSIG? No, I don't trade options on the lower price stocks. I personally don't trade options on the higher price stocks either. I trade the equities. But when I enter a stock, when I enter an equities trade, like let's say if I traded Nvidia tomorrow, or if I trade Netflix or Tesla or Meta or Microsoft or AMD, not everybody has the capital to trade $100 or $200 stock. I realize that. So when I trade an equity and I send out an alert, I always tell you an option price, that an option contract rather, that you can follow me on the trade if you want to. Because I tell everybody, I'm like, okay, guys, I'm going to buy the stock here. I'm going to sell it here. Like VSIG today, for example, when VSIG was halted, I came on the microphone. I told everybody, guys, look for the pullback to $6. I'm going to buy this on a pullback to $6. Stock pulled back to $6. I got long at $6.17. And as soon as my order executes, then members get a notification in chat and also on the mobile app, so you can follow along with what we're doing, even if you're not in front of your computer. As long as you're connected on the mobile app, you guys get the real-time push notifications when our orders actually fill. Right? So you guys get all that stuff. We got to welcome Miguel. Miguel also joined without the laptop. Everybody welcome Miguel. So Miguel, welcome to the True Trading Group family. Another member without the laptop. Ken Scott says, I am only halfway through the courses, but I have learned so much as far as reading charts. I just want to thank you guys for your insights during the morning chat as well. Ken, it is our pleasure, brother. Just absorb all the information. Absorb all the information. Was there an option for VSIG? Darth Vader, I don't think there was an option. I didn't even check because I don't stock that cheap. But I don't think there are options for VSIG. I didn't even check. I just traded the equity at $6.17. But like I said, when I trade a large cap stock or a mid cap stock, I will alert for you an option contract. So let's say if I shorted AMD, right? Let's say I short AMD tomorrow. If I got short at $100 and $115, right? I'll say short AMD 115 or September 1st 110 put option. Okay, stop loss, if AMD gets above 116. So like that's what my alert will say when I get into my position. So if you want to follow me, That's me saying, hey, I'm short. If you want to also follow this idea, then go buy the September 1st expiration 112 or 110, whatever I said, strike put option. And then members will go, members will buy that option and they'll follow me on that trade idea if they want. If they want. You don't have to, obviously, but all the moderators give you all of their trades. You can follow them if you like. We have other moderators in True Trading Group that's strictly trade options. I trade equities. We have other moderators that strictly trade options. Okay. So there you guys have it. That's it. All right. Now, with regards to NVIDIA, I actually think NVIDIA is going to finish. I'm not saying that I think NVIDIA is going to be red tomorrow, but I think NVIDIA might close under where it opens. I think you might see profit taking in NVIDIA tomorrow. So the way that I was thinking about NVIDIA coming into this earnings release was the following. If they beat and guide higher, it's going to cause a big gap up. And I feel like that big gap up is going to trigger profit taking above 500. So tomorrow morning, you might see a little bit of a push right off the open, but then I think profit taking sees the stock pull back later in the day. If they missed, then I think the miss would trigger panic selling to say, oh crap, we really front loaded the crap out of this thing and they're not able to meet their expectations. And then that causes the stock to sell off deeper. But either way, I think there's going to be selling pressure in the stock tomorrow. Just a matter of whether it's a profit-taking pullback or if it was kind of a severe sell-off, which obviously it's not going to be severe sell-off. If I'm right, you're going to get profit-taking, and the profit-taking could pull the stock back into the 480s or 490s, but underneath 500. I think that's the price action that we get tomorrow. I'll see. I'll be with members in the pre-market session, but I think you might get some profit taking on NVIDIA's gap up tomorrow. The CFO of NVIDIA just said, we expect supply to increase each quarter through next year. The L40S chip is not limited by TSMC COWOS packaging supply chain. So a little bit of a comment there. A little bit of a comment there from NVIDIA's CFO. All right. So there you have it, guys. All right. Lessons from today, NVIDIA analysis. Tomorrow's going to be a crazy day. And then we got Jerome Powell. How have the Canadians on here liked TTG due to USA and us having different trading software, says Chris. My TTG members that are from Canada, can you guys sound off in chat? If you're from Canada, can you guys sound off in chat? Chris, we have a lot of members in Canada. Canada is obviously the second biggest country that we have members to. It's the US and then Canada. We have a ton of members actually from Canada. Ton of members in Canada. Right? So I think that you depending on what platform you use. What I will say this, Chris, if you trade with RBC, you got to get the hell out of there immediately. RBC is absolutely terrible when it comes to active trading. They charge you like $50 a trade. It's so insane. RBC is complete trash. Get rid of RBC. Look at things like Questrade. Look at things like Interactive Brokers. Far better commission structure-wise and far better with the trading rules than if you're going through one of the major banks in Canada. The banks in Canada are terrible. They're not meant for trading. So I would not recommend, trading through one of the big bank platforms. I would recommend Questrade or Interactive Brokers. That is what the majority of our Canadian members use is Questrade or Interactive Brokers. Get away from like RBC. All right. Second code word. Second code word. We need a couple of minutes, guys. What I'll do before we're not ready for the giveaway just yet. I'll take a couple of questions while we're waiting. All right, we need a couple of minutes while we can get things ready for the giveaway. Again, we're giving away $1,000 here on the live stream. We're giving away $1,000 on the live stream right here. in about 10 minutes. I'll give you the second code word shortly, but I'll take a couple of questions from you guys here just to, well, we kill some time here. SPY reaction to Nvidia earnings tomorrow. Gap up. You know, it's a big gap up on the SPY. The SPY gapped up almost 2.5 to 3 points on the back of Nvidia's earnings. I mean, that's why the SPY is giving you this huge candle here, breaking through the 50-day. You know, this is a really tough level. You know, I kind of feel like maybe the SPY is, I don't know, man. You got to see if now 443 to 444 acts as support. It really, I think that Nvidia is going to give you a pullback tomorrow on some profit taking. And if that triggers profit taking in the rest of tech names, then you could see the SPY back underneath that level. Could be like a little bit of a head fake break, but I'm really going to make that determination tomorrow morning. All right. I'm really going to make that determination tomorrow morning. We got to welcome James, Ben, Sean, Mary, Jesus, and Don. They all took the laptop, which means there are now just 3 laptops remaining. Okay, we have 3 laptops remaining. We got to welcome James, Ben, Sean, Mary, Jesus, and Don. They all took the laptop, which means we have 3 of them left. So welcome all the new members to the TTG family. 3 laptops left. Again, guys, if you go to ttgoffer.com and you see the laptop in your checkout cart, that's how you know that you guys are getting one. As long as you see one, that means you are getting one of the last remaining 3. If you don't want the laptop, instead you want a cheaper price, just send us a text message with your name and email to 786-505-4221, and we'll give you guys a cheaper price without the laptop. Again, that price is good for the whole year, guys. It includes all of our courses and all of our tools. There's no upsell or additional cost. All right. Darth Vader says, why don't you do any after hours trading? I don't know. Volume is a hell of a lot lighter, and I make my money during the day. And then I come on these live streams and I get to relax. I don't know. Based on NVIDIA news, how will that affect the Jackson Hole meeting, do you think? Not at all. NVIDIA's earnings and Jackson Hole have absolutely nothing to do with each other. NVIDIA's earnings will not change. Jerome Powell already has his speech written. NVIDIA's earnings are not going to change. NVIDIA's earnings are not going to change Jerome Powell's speech at all. We have to welcome Cliff. Cliff just joined without the laptop, so we still have 3 laptops left. All right, we still have 3 laptops left, guys. So Cliff, welcome to the family. Okay, so hang tight. In just a few minutes, I'm giving away $1,000. Mark says, do you still think we can get down to 420 SPY late September? Mark, yes, I still do believe that is possible. Jeep Hemi Power, I agree. Yeah, Jackson Hole was a big money maker last year. Jackson Hole was a massive, massive catalyst. Like Jackson Hole started the stock market crash last year. I don't know if you guys realize that or not. I'll show you real quick. So if you go back to Jackson Hole last year, I'll highlight it for you. This was the Jackson Hole meeting right there. See this big red candle? That was the Jackson Hole meeting last year. And you can see what happened after that. Are the market's going to react in a similar manner? That's yet to be seen. Yet to be seen. Does Uncle Jerome, does he ruin the market rally? Does he squash the Nvidia rally, the AI tech rally? Does he squash it? Look at Nvidia pulling back, guys. See a little bit of a pullback there, back to 509. We just got to 520. 519.55 to be exact. Like I said, I'm going out on a limb, and I'm saying that I think Nvidia closes lower than where it opens tomorrow. I'm not saying it closes red, but I think it closes lower than where it opens. We'll see if I'm right. I think some profit taking kicks in tomorrow. Not because the earnings are bad, not because the guidance was bad. Obviously, everything was amazing. But at some point, portfolios get readjusted and positions get trimmed and money and capital gets reallocated. We got to welcome Jordan. Jordan just joined, guys. No laptop from Jordan. No laptop for Jordan. No laptop for Jordan. Jordan, welcome to the PhD fam. Guys, again, if you don't want the laptop, but you want a cheaper price, all you have to do is text us, 786-505-4221. We'll give you guys a cheaper price if you don't need the laptop. The laptop is just a nice little thing that we do. We have relationships with wholesalers. We get some pretty good prices on bulk order discounts, and we give away free laptops. Just because I don't want people trading with like a 10-year-old laptop that has viruses and freezes all the time. I want you guys to have something nice that you can just use to focus on your trading and not, have your computer crash when you're in the middle of a position. So everyone's asking me if I'm taking profits on Nvidia in my long-term portfolio. I got to be honest with you guys. The position has gotten pretty large. I might trim the position this week. I'm not selling it. I might just trim it and then reallocate some of that money in other areas of the portfolio. Like maybe I trim some off of Nvidia and I take some of that money and I put into Snowflake, something like that. The position is getting obviously not because I'm not adding to it every month. The stock is up 300% in the last year, so I might trim a little bit just to adjust the percentage and the positioning. But I'm still going to be long. Make no mistake about it. When I say trim, I mean like I might just trim. I'm not saying sell. I'm going to trim. And developments. I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready when you are. Says, I've been watching this channel for some time now. I think true trading is very helpful. I will start fresh when joining one day. That day is soon. And developments, I wouldn't wait much longer because we are raising the price of our membership. We've been raising it every day for the last couple of weeks. Unfortunately, you're not going to get this 1103 price point in the future. So the price of our you could have got the membership yesterday for less than $1,100. The membership continues to rise. So I just want to make sure you know that. Just trying to be fully transparent with you that the price of our membership is going up. So we're working it back up to the $2,000 price point. So if I was you, if you're interested in developments, just send us a text message to 786-505-4221, and we'll give you a cheaper price if you don't want the laptop and to get you in and locked in at the cheaper price. How does a position get bigger on the long term when you're not adding? The value of the position, guys. The value of the position, the dollar amount, not the amount of shares. The percentage of the portfolio. So if you have a portfolio and you own and the money is spread across different stocks, and one of those stocks, let's say you have a portfolio of 5 different stocks, and you have $10,000 and you put $2,000 in each stock. Well, that means 20% of your portfolio is represented by each individual stock. If one of those stocks was to go from being only worth $2,000 to being worth $8,000, then that means that position as a percentage of your portfolio has gotten substantially bigger. So what a portfolio manager would do is they would start to trim that position back and then reallocate that capital to other positions. Does that make sense? Another way that you're not Nvidia because they don't have the dividend. But if you own the company own the stock that pays a nice dividend, you could increase the size of your position without you actually buying more. You just set the dividend to auto reinvest. And then when the company issues the dividend, instead of them sending you a check, you'll just take that money and it'll automatically buy more shares. So you're essentially letting the company buy more shares for you, because a dividend is just a company sharing its profit with its shareholders. That's what a dividend is. Okay. If a stock opens lower than open, it's a red candle. Yes. Yes, it is a red candle. I don't understand what the point of I don't understand what you're trying to say. Did someone say that it's not a red candle? RJ, I don't understand what you're saying. Can you elaborate on what this comment even means? And you're actually wrong, Audrey. You're actually dead wrong. It really just shows how much that you actually know about trading, because there's different settings that you can have on your chart that will determine whether a candle is green or red based on prior close or current open versus close. I mean, if you knew anything about trading, you would know that you can change the settings on your charts. So your charting setting could literally be if a candle closes above its open, it'll be green. But you can have a situation where a candle closes above its open, but it is still lower than the prior candle's close, and then it can still be red. So it depends on the setting that you have set on your charts. So I'm really not sure what I don't know if you're like trying to, I don't know what you were trying to do, but it backfired. I want to join in a couple of weeks when I get to South America. I'm living on my bare land in RV with no Wi-Fi, only data. Yes, you're going to need Wi-Fi. Okay, you're going to need Wi-Fi for sure. So how are you even on this live stream then if you don't have? Oh, you're only on data. Okay. Yeah, Chris, dude. Well, listen, guys, but Chris, I'll tell you the same thing I told End Developments. Unfortunately, the price of our membership is going up. So you're like, if you next week or in a couple of weeks, you're not going to get the 1103 price point. And even if you want a cheaper price than that, we're just for tonight, I'm offering you guys the cheaper price if you don't want the laptop. So again, if you don't want the laptop, this is the only night I'm doing this. If you don't want the laptop, you can send us a text message and we'll give you the cheaper price instead of a laptop. Okay, Devo, let me talk about it. Devo says, Mike, I looked at NVIDIA insider trades for the past 6 months, 13 sales, including the CEO. The CFO sold August 16, 17, and 18, totaling 191.6 million. Would you see this as a negative sentiment into earnings? No, because those sales were part of a pre-scheduled stock sale program. So in order for companies, company CEOs and company insiders to sell shares, okay? Hold on. Sorry about this, guys. Okay, so whoever just asked that before about my man, the couple weeks, Chris, if you want, actually, what we'll do, because I see you're really active on the live. Chris, if you want to sign up now to lock in the 1103, we'll just credit your account for 30 days if you're not going to use the membership for 30 days. But if you want the membership for the 1103 price, Chris, yes, I'm trading full time as of this year, but still need to fix some messes. Yeah, Chris, then so I'm talking to Chris directly. If you're not going to have your Wi-Fi within the next couple of weeks, Chris, if you want the 1103 price or cheaper, if you don't want the laptop, because I'm only doing it for today. If you want, Chris, you can text us. We'll get you hooked up for the cheaper price without the laptop, and we'll credit your account 30 days if you want. If you're serious about joining, because I just know 3 weeks from now the price is going to be over $1,200, $1,300. I mean, if you really want to join, you can join now if you want. We'll credit you 30 days right now, but you just got to send us a text message, Chris, 786-505-1000. Okay, 4221. Again, 786-505-4221. Okay? Just sign up. Yeah, no, Chris, Chris goes, okay, Mike, we can do that if you're serious. I'm dead serious, Chris. I'm serious, bro. Because I see your comments. I know that you really want to join. So it'd be my pleasure. Right? It would be my pleasure, Chris. It'd be my pleasure. So just send us a text message, 786-505-4221. And we'll get you set up and we'll just credit your account for 30 days. So technically your year membership starts 30 days from now. This way you can get the cheaper price. So if I'm serious, if you're serious, Chris. So if you're serious, brother, just send us a text. We'll get you hooked up now. I have no problem doing that, man. It's my pleasure. Oh, so what I was saying about NVIDIA. So hold on one second, guys. Okay. Sorry. Yes, thank you. There you go. Thanks, Joe. Thank you, guys. Okay, so the person that asked me the question before, that was saying about the insider sales, those insider sales were part of what is called a 10b5 filing. Okay, now a 10b5, a 10b5 is a pre-planned schedule for management and insiders to sell stock. You have to file with the SEC, and it is predetermined. No matter what the price of the stock is on this date, we're going to sell this many shares. The reason why 10b5s exist is to prevent insider trading by management and insiders. Obviously, if the CEO of a company knows our earnings are going to be terrible, then they're going to dump all of their stock, let the stock crash, and then buy it back. So in order to prevent that, management files a 10b5 and they relieve themselves of responsibility of selling. A broker takes over control of their shares. And they say with the SEC, they say, hey, SEC, I'm going to pre-plan this schedule. And on these dates, we're going to sell this many shares. And then the broker will execute those trades on those days based on that pre-planned schedule. It has nothing to do with the sentiment or the company or the CEO. Okay, it has nothing to do with them. Right? So now what the sales that you're talking about, in NVIDIA by the CFO and the CEO were part of a 10b5. So that's why it has nothing. Whenever you see insider sales and insider buys, insider sells, really, you got to check to see if the 10b5, if it's part of those cells were part of a 10b5. Okay. All right, guys. Second code word. It's giveaway time. We got to give away $1,000. Okay. We're giving away $1,000. It's giveaway time. All right. It is giveaway time. Now, I told you there's 2 code words. You need to know both code words in order to win the $1,000 if your name is called. The first code word, in case you missed it, was Splunk. All right? The first code word, in case you missed it, was Splunk. The second code word is Snowflake. Okay? Snowflake. First code word is Splunk. Second code word is Snowflake. David Carlin wants to know if we are live. David Carlin, I hope that answers your question. So the 2 code words are Splunk and Snowflake. If your name is called, you will have 2 minutes. Okay? You will have 2 minutes to send us a text message and give us both code words. And then you win $1,000. We have to welcome Brett. Brett's the newest member of the group. No laptop. No laptop for Brett. So Brett also just joined without the laptop. Everybody welcome Brett. What? Are we ready? Are we ready for the giveaway or no?
Yeah, in 2 seconds we will be. Give me a second. You gave out both code words, correct?
Yes, we got both code words. People are ready.
Awesome. Who asked if we were live?
I don't remember the guy's David Carlin, I think.
David Carlin. Yeah, he's trolling us, bro.
No, he's not, Adam. He just said, let's see if we can get it down to below 500 and Nvidia's selling off. He's talking about Nvidia.
Then somebody else with the same name is on the back end here. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
All right. Doing it now. All right, we are good.
All right, so guys, here's what's going to happen. In a minute, Adam's going to pull up the wheel of names. The wheel of names is a random name picker. So everyone that got a ticket for the giveaway, your name is in this. We're going to spin it. If your name is called, you have 2 minutes to send us a text message to the phone number on your screen, 786-505-4221. If your name is called, you got to text that number within 2 minutes and give us both code words. Remember, the code words are Splunk and Snowflake.
Carlos De Leon just I was going to say delequalified him.
Delequalified.
Yeah, we don't send it until we say Antonio.
Also, real quick, we got Nagar Jiraj says, can I get the price without the laptop? Yes, just text us. Okay. Nagar Jiraj, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I hope I am. If not, I apologize.
You're doing
Send
great.
a text message to 786-505-4221 right now with your name and email. And we'll tell you what the cheaper price is without the laptop. And if you want it, great. We'll lock you in. If you don't, no harm, no foul.
You're the best around. I do want to tell you, though, that the price without the laptop is only good until the stream is done, because that's not a normal thing that we do. It's more of a courtesy.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell people. Okay, so we're just going to do it until the stream's done. All right, so guys. Yeah, so guys, so then that'll be so we'll give you that option if you want the cheaper price while we're live.
All right.
In about 15 minutes.
BS Underberg, you're also disqualified. Although props
sending you
on the creative side of it, because you sent it to our help desk. Andrew Kennedy is also disqualified.
You guys are killing me.
Can you guys slow down?
Yeah, we haven't spun the wheel yet.
All right, slow down.
I think everyone's all hyped up.
Your odds are getting better.
We're giving away $1,000. Everybody's excited.
Here we go.
All right, folks, here we go. Did you spin it already?
It's on the screen.
I know, but it always moves. I didn't know if
It
you
doesn't
spun
always move.
It does always move.
Okay, you got it.
Wayne Celestine. Congratulations, Wayne Celestine. You have 2 minutes.
Maybe.
Wait, what?
I got to check. Hang on a second.
Oh, we got to check. Hold on. Wayne Celestine. We got to check. We got to confirm. You got 2 minutes. Let's see. Let me know, Adam. if we're
Start
confirmed
the
or not.
timer, Mike.
What's that?
Start the timer.
All right. Timer starting now. You have 2 minutes, Wayne Celestine, to send a text message to the phone number at the bottom of your screen. That is 786-505-4221. You must give me both of the code words. If you give me both code words, $1,000 is yours.
Then $1,000 shall be yours.
If you, Adam, we all see your screen.
Uh-ohs.
If you do not send me a text message within the next minute and 30 seconds with both code words, we will spin the wheel again.
All right, did you start the timer while I look this up?
Yes, we have a minute and 15 seconds. We are now down to 1 minute. 1 minute.
Wayne is a lifetime member. He enjoys time with his dog, walks on the beach. I don't know if any of that's true, but he is a lifetime member.
Well, Wayne only has 45 seconds left.
I really hope he wins. I like him. This guy says, test user, you guys from Honduras? How did you know? Yes, we are literally all of us are from Honduras.
I'm in Honduras right now. That's such a weird question.
All right. Yeah.
Are you guys in Guatemala?
I blah, 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 blah.
10 seconds, Wayne. It's not looking good.
It's really not.
Oh, no.
You poor bastard.
Oh, no.
They're gonna get so upset too later. They're like, I was there. I was like,
I know. Well, time's up. I'm stopping the watch.
God darn it.
Reset. Back to zero. See, back to zero, guys.
Tremendo sucio. That was not Honduran. I don't know who this person is. Who are you? They keep saying Spunky Snowflake. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Paresh Patel says, so those names are only for THD members? No, you actually just needed a ticket. The tickets are free, but you need a ticket, and you could be a non-member, and your name could be called. But obviously, members are in this as well.
Not sure.
Guys, NVIDIA's pulling back. 504.
So, all right. Well, somebody is claiming to be Wayne Celestine, but here's the problem.
What's the problem?
The problem is that the phone number. Oh no, it is them. They put the wrong phone number on the sheet. Wayne got it.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, so
what happened was on the sheet, they put a 501 area code. The actual number, the next 7 digits are the same, but the area code is wrong. It's supposed to be 504. So that was obviously a mistake.
Okay. Got it.
Right.
So for the ticket, you're saying
on the ticket, he put 501 and then 7 digits, but it's really 504 and 7 digits.
I gotcha. Reginald's like, we them 504 boys. Look, Giovanni too is a 504. Well, congratulations, Wayne. Congratulations. Jay Bridges 504. We got a lot of 504. What is 504? What area code is that?
I have no idea.
There's a bunch of people that are typing the 504 boys.
Nolans.
Oh, from New Orleans. Okay.
It's Nolans.
Nolans. Yes, Nolans. Dennis Wade goes, Nolans.
Somebody just sent me a message. Hi, TTG. Listen, if you want the cheaper price, I am literally the one that's answering it or like filling it out. Don't just say hi, TTG, like you're talking to a bot. Say, hey, what's going on, Adam? This is my email. This is my name. I'd like a cheaper price. You're talking to me. You're talking to a real person.
Yeah, guys. And we're only gonna do that until we're done with this live stream. We're wrapping things up now. So
some of y'all are like crazy.
Send us a text message to the number that's at the bottom of the screen, guys. It's 786-505-4221. Send us that message as the profit taking continues on Nvidia. If only somebody could have told us there was going to be profit taking on Nvidia. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm not going to sit here and say, no, let's see what happens tomorrow. Let's see if I'm right tomorrow. Let's see if I make money from it tomorrow, right? We'll see. I'm just messing around with you guys. But I think we're going to have profit taking. We'll see if I'm right. So congratulations, Wayne, on winning the $1,000. Congratulations, all of my members of the trading group for owning shares of NVIDIA. Congratulations, all my members for capitalizing on VSIG and Starbucks today. Fantastic trades, 80%, 25%, done before lunch. NVIDIA new all-time high. Doesn't get much better than this, right? Or does it? Because Jerome Powell still has to speak at Jackson Hole. It's going to be a wild close to the week. If you guys are not interested in the membership, you can sign off the live stream. We're done with the analysis and educational part. If you are interested, you can stick around. I'll show you the actual platform that is TTG, just so you can see what you're going to get access to, because it is an all-inclusive membership. All right? So let me show you. This is our chat room. You guys see on our screen right here. Our chat room is where the mods and I, we share our screen with you. We're live on the microphone. We're calling out trades in real time. We're answering questions. We're with you from pre-market all the way through into the close. We're not gone after an hour and you're just left to fend for yourself. Okay. You can also use the mobile app, iPhone and Android. If you are unable to be in front of your computer, be connected on the mobile app. You can see the screen share. You can listen to the audio as the mods and I talk on the mic during the day. And you get real-time push notifications when the moderators enter and exit trades. You'll also get 2 private study groups with our mods to speed up your learning curve. You'll get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, congressional trading data to track trades by Congress, insider trading data to track trades by management. If you go to Benzinga on your own, $1,400 a year, that's going to cost you. It's included when you join TTG. You get TradingView's premium charting software. The Trade Idea Scanner streams on our platform for you guys to use during the day. You've got a simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, but real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you're learning. You got our own proprietary scanner that lets you create your own custom scans. You got dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data. All of this is included. You don't have to pay $1 extra for any of this stuff. A trading journal to track your trades for you. A social sentiment scanner to tell you what stocks are talked about most on social media, analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in, so you can see how many have a buy, sell, or hold rating on a particular stock, the watch list every day from the mods that tell you the stock we're focused on with entry and exit prices. You also will get all of our courses. There's no upsell for VIP courses after you join. We don't sell you half the solution. So the courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto futures, you name it, we've got it. They're all included. There's no upsell for additional courses. All right. You'll also get 600 hours of workshops in our video library covering different topics. And you guys can all attend these workshops live once you become a full-time member. All right. Now, listen, I can't guarantee you're going to be successful just because you join True Trading Group. But if you do join and you go through our courses, you pass our quizzes, you attend the study group, and you're still unable to make the 1103 membership fee back at least one time during your membership, I'll give you double your money back. I can do that because our refund rate's only 2.39%. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,300 reviews, and 78% of our members renew their membership. That's why I can offer you double your money back. If you want a cheaper price and you do not want the laptop, you have to send us a text message right now with your name and email to the phone number on the bottom of your screen. The phone number is 786-505-4221. And we'll give you the cheaper price. That's only good for the next few minutes. Send us a text message, guys. Otherwise, go to ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. I'll see you all in chat tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on notifications if you haven't done so already. See you guys all tomorrow.